Backed by popular demand, it's Good Day's newest game that now has the newest name.
Yes, it is the FAFO Games. We couldn't use the name we wanted to. Because apparently you can't use the name of the every 4 years athletic competition involving athletes from around the world. The one that local NBC anchors feign excitement about. So it is the FAFO Games, guys. Here's how it works. I read you stories of people fooling around and finding out, FAFO.
Fooling around.
And then you give it a score.
Okay.
On a scale of 1 to 10. You can really decide the criteria, but basically it's on the degree of fooling around and the degree of finding out.
Okay.
And then we will award medals.
All right.
I didn't realize you had a second player out there, Cameron. If somebody wants to run and grab up a fourth whiteboard.
You're going to share?
Okay. So we have teams representing countries around the world. Here we go. Representing Great Britain. Passengers on a recent British Airways flight got some in-flight entertainment courtesy of a flight attendant. According to numerous reports, the flight attendant went missing during a recent flight from San Francisco to London. Crew members went looking for him, and they found him in the business class lavatory. Dancing.
What?
Naked.
What?
What?
Crew suspected the coworker was on drugs. So he was relieved of his duties, given some first-class pajamas and a seat in first class for the rest of the 10-hour flight.
I mean, talk about best last day ever.
According to numerous outlets, the flight attendant has been suspended. British Airways has refused to comment, saying only that it is a police matter.
Only suspended, huh?
So you guys have to...
Are we scoring him on how badly things turned out for him or how well things turned out
literally
for
just
him?
explained. You decide your own
This is my first
criteria
time
on the
playing.
degree of fooling around and finding out. So whatever you...
Okay.
So it appears he's lost his job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that would be a degree of finding out. High fooling around here.
High
Fooling around.
Okay, Courtney's giving
I'm
it
going
a
with a 6.
Okay, I'm going to go with a solid 9.
9.
Ooh.
Okay.
Whoa, way too high.
Yeah,
Really?
that's way too.
Too-
There's going to be other finding out going on.
Too high for fooling
Yeah.
out. Fooling.
Newsroom.
Courtney.
He got half of a first class flight for free.
Right. That's why I was like,
Okay,
I can't give
but
it too much.
he was naked before that point.
I assume he enjoyed that too.
Right.
You got first class jammies. I mean,
And
He got to ride in first class. For the
he
rest
probably
of the
got a
flight.
ton of germs in that bathroom.
I mean, you know, I don't like that.
so she's thinking like maybe he's going to find out even more down like in a form of a staph infection.
I didn't say it.
Maybe on a place, you know,
Nether region.
He might be,
cellulitis.
bringing back.
Okay, so that is a score of 26. That is a solid score
Okay.
to lead things off. Now, guys,
Okay.
representing Team USA. Another airplane-centric story. A Maryland woman is facing charges after a recent flight to Orlando. Police say the woman hit a child after he made fun of her. Now, when I say child, we're unsure of the age. I just say juvenile.
What?
Possibly teenager. Now, the relationship between the woman and the juvenile is unclear, but according to charging documents obtained by our station in Baltimore, it started with a dispute over the cell phone. Okay? Police say that the dispute escalated and the kid called the woman Miss Piggy, making fun of her weight.
Wow.
Police say the woman then hit the boy with a water bottle and slammed his head into a window. The woman was arrested and booked on charges of domestic cruelty. Now, I suppose there are two candidates here for who fooled around and found out.
Yeah.
I'd say at this point we focus on the woman.
Okay.
Okay. Focusing on the woman.
The woman is the contestant in the fool around and find out.
I mean, all right. Okay. I'm going with 5.
Courtney's got 5.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 6.
Okay. Newsroom, 8 and 7.
Okay.
So that's 15 plus 11. Ooh, 26. That's a tie.
It's a contender. All right.
Whoa.
It's a tie.
I almost gave that one a 7.5.
Really?
Yeah, I almost did a 7.
Can we do point something?
Well, listen, I'm
That's
adding
too
these
much
up
math.
on the fly.
Right. He's a communications
So-
major, guys. Take it easy.
Yeah.
Don't get crazy now.
You'll notice I'm also kind of trying to punch it
Yeah, wow.
into my calendar,
Your
my
phone?
computer over here. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the word I'm looking for? Calculator.
Words are hard.
All right, guys, the competition's going to get stiffer here.
Okay.
Okay.
Representing Team Ireland. Ireland's representative in the EU Parliament is facing some backlash for a letter to the European Commission president. Kieran Mullooly, which might be the most Irish name ever, sent a letter urging the EU to deliver more aid to Gaza. It includes an emotional but fictional story about a young girl who has been displaced in Gaza. His letter, though, never actually says the story is fictional. In his plea for aid, Mullooly also writes, "Will you tell her, don't you worry, child, see heaven's got a plan for you." It's really emotional stuff. There's also happened to be the lyrics to a song by the techno dance group Swedish House Mafia, but that also was not mentioned in his letter.
Oh, wow.
It's all very strange.
Yeah.
But it all makes sense once you find out that Mullooly's office has since admitted he used AI to write the letter.
Unbelievable.
Now, they tried to clean it up by saying the fictional child was meant to symbolize all the children in Gaza, even though they never said that in the letter. And they also did confirm the reference to the song, "Don't You Worry, Child," by Swedish House Mafia. But again, it's unclear whether he even knew that. But he said in his letter also said, "I'm writing this out of great concern. So much concern that I had ChatGPT do it for me."
Right. Is he facing any charges of any sort?
No, just, public shame. He's a politician, so.
Oh,
that-
you big dummy.
All right, so that's a
I'm going with
5
5.
for Courtney.
This is hard. All right.
Courtney knows the song.
I'm going to go another 6.
Another 6? Yeah. Newsroom court? Oh, court and
6
Cam.
Oh!
plus 6, so that's 18 plus 5 equals 23. Okay.
Okay.
So Ireland bringing up the rear at this point. Final one. Here we go. We have some FAFOing going on here. Representing Team Germany.
Okay.
Firefighters had to use the jaws of life to free a man who was stuck under the armrest of a train in Germany. 11 firefighters and 2 vehicles were sent to meet the train at the station outside Hanover. By the way, this is just file video.
Gotcha.
According to CNN, the man's hand was stuck in a luggage rack and so swollen that they couldn't get it out. His hand got stuck while he was trying to retrieve his AirPod that had fallen.
Man.
Police had to cordon off the area to keep people and their phones away. By the way, this is not the man. This is, again, stock footage. Thanks,
That's
Getty
not
Images.
the man?
No. Passengers had to be evacuated from the train.
What?
Oh, dang.
Put on a different train. Firefighters then had to take apart the luggage rack and the seats and then eventually saw through the armrest
Wow.
to finally free the man.
He's never getting on a train again.
No word on his condition or whether he actually retrieved the AirPad.
no.
But I would assume after taking it apart, you might as well get it at that point.
Yeah.
If I was the person who had to take that apart, I'd put the iPod in my pocket and then throw it away.
It's so relatable. Because, I mean, how many times have you dropped, especially your AirPods or
Yeah.
whatever, and you're like, let me just, I can
You're doing
reach.
the finger tweezers,
Yeah.
like between your car seat.
Yeah.
Okay, we got an 8.
He found out, though.
We got a
Not that
9. That's 17. Newsroom. Oh, we have a gold medal winner.
Yeah, clear
Winner.
goal.
That's 27 plus
Based
8
on how
is
embarrassing that is.
So embarrassing.
You had to
35.
take the whole
So
train apart.
You had to get people off
You
of the
had to
train.
evacuate the train and then take the train
That's
apart.
why I still use wired headphones.
Is that why?
I mean, I tell you what, I've dropped them before, and it's
I'm a Luddite.
okay. So guys, the gold medal goes to
oh.
Germany
Woo!
with a score of 35. Ireland did not medal.
Oh,
And then
sorry.
Great Britain and the USA both tied with 26, so I guess they can figure out who gets the silver and who gets the bronze.
Dang,
All right,
Bull.
guys, that
Wow.
was the FAFO Games. Admittedly,
I like that game. That was fun.
not our hottest round.
That's okay.
We've had some,
people,
but
people amp it up a bit.
yeah, I mean, but it's like, any competition in the Olympics. There's some years where figure skating's better than others, and
True.
Yeah.
wasn't a great
Curling round.
wasn't a great FAFO round.
All right. We'll
All right,
be right
guys.
back.